Gracias, corazón.
Ok, recuerda que no te puedo recoger hoy. Tengo que llevar a Freddy al doctor. We can't get Daddy today. You have to go to the doctor.
Ma, I told you I don't want to go to the doctor. I'm tired.
Oye, think of your football team. How are they going to win games without their number one scorer?
I guess they need me.
Hey, maybe the doctor can tell you what's wrong with me, too. Tengo la misma cosa. Me duele la cabeza, mi estómago me está matando y siempre estoy cansado.
Qué chistoso eres, Rogelio. But when are you going to go see the doctor?
Like I have time for that? I got a brand new business and a bank loan to pay.
You gotta make time. And how are you going to get home today?
Luis me va a dar un aventón.
Luis? You're not getting in the car with that crazy person.
Hey, that's my cousin you're talking about. Es mi primo.
Yeah, he's el primo loco.
I better get back while there's still a house left to paint. Bye, sweetie.
Bye, Papi.
Luis! Luis!
Ryan! ¿Qué onda?
Come on down.
Hey, Raj, what's going on?
Luis, trying out the extreme sports version of house painting.
What? What's wrong?
Wrong? Nothing's wrong. Except everything you're doing with that ladder. You don't climb a step ladder when it's leaning against the building. You never stand on the top step, and don't reach out to do your work.
Yeah? How am I supposed to... ¿Cómo quieres que lo haga?
You use the extension ladder. And never let the ladder get close to power lines or high voltage wires.
Sí, nunca te acerques a las líneas eléctricas.
Put it on level ground or level it with these. And make sure it's not going to move.
¿Entiendes? Usa esos para nivelar la base y así te aseguras de que no se vaya a caer.
Sí, entiendo. I knew all that in both languages.
Of course you did. Como supiste no poner la escalera demasiado cerca a la pared.
You should be able to put your toes at the bottom and reach out with your arm and touch a rung just like that.
Chale!
And you always wear one of these.
Because with a house this old, you have to assume that the paint we're sanding has lead in it.
Sí, casi todas estas casas viejas tienen pintura de plomo.
¿De veras? ¿Esto me va a proteger del plomo?
That's all we got for now. Just put it on.
Hey! Paintermans!
Oh, hello, Mrs. Narwas.
Oh, don't hello me, Mrs. Snarwas. What do you think you're doing?
Painting a house?
You people are blocking my house with that truck and that other pile of junk. That curb is my property. What is my son gonna do with his car?
Well, your son can take his car.
Okay, Mrs. Narwas, we'll move him.
You bet you will.
Don't touch power lines. Make sure it's on firm ground. Claro que sí.
Why don't you move the van? I'll take the car.
Váyanse un poco más ligero en la madera para que no se vaya a dañar.
Hola.
No la pura pintura.
Hey, primo. Hey, Luis, how you doing? How's the arm?
Gracias a Dios, no está quebrado.
Good thing you didn't fall on your head.
I don't know about that. His arms do all the work. His head is pretty useless.
Ha 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 ha. Qué chistoso, menso. But I gotta talk to you guys about what the doctor told me about the plomo.
El plomo is lead.
What about lead?
This lead poisoning thing is for real. De veras. Te puedes poner muy malo. Like you got the flu all the time. Dolor de cabeza, de estómago, no puedes dormir.
What else is new? I already have all that. Dolor de cabeza, I get headaches because my cousin falls off a ladder his first week on the job. I mean, no wonder I can't sleep. And I get belly aches. Oh, ay, mi estómago.
Keep laughing, primo. But the doctor says you might not have no symptoms at all. And the lead can make it so you can't have no kids no more. That's right, te enteras que no puedes tener hijos. Ni puedes intentar tener hijos. The lead can make it so you don't even want to have the kids no more.
Luis, hey, stop trying to scare everybody. Do you see a lead problem here? ¿Dónde está el veneno de plomo aquí?
That's the thing, mano. Es invisible. Está en todas partes. It's all over the place. Cuando estás lijando. You can breathe in lead dust when you sand paint off. Cuando raspas la pintura vieja. And then it's all over. Está en tus manos, en tu cara, en toda la ropa, tus zapatos. So when you eat something or drink, cuando comes o bebes algo, al final, todo te entra por la boca. Or when Bobby is sneaking in one of those cigarros, he's poisoning himself.
Of course he's poisoning himself. He's smoking. He takes that risk. And when we come to work, we take some risk. You need to man up, Luis, or you can work someplace else.
Primo, ¿me estás corriendo? I'm fired?
Of course not, Luis. You're our #1 regular employee.
I'm your only regular employee.
Luis, you're probably right. It's just that everything costs money, and that's something that Roger and me just don't have a lot of right now.
Lo siento, primo. We got a new business here, and we're under a lot of stress, and right now I got this terrible headache. Okay, don't start. I'll look into it. I promise. But for now, let's just do the best we can.
A sus órdenes, jefe.
Angie! Freddy! ¿Qué pasó?
We need to talk, Rogelio.
Can we do this later? My head is killing me. I had a terrible day. And Luis...
No, we have to talk right now. The health department was here about Freddy.
What about Freddy?
Remember? Le analizaron la sangre? Well, her lab test came back. She has lead poisoning. Está envenenada y por eso ella ha estado cansada y enferma.
Well, that's ridiculous. How could she have lead poisoning? Estás loca! What are you talking about?
It's you, Roger. You're bringing it back from work. Está en toda tu ropa de trabajo. It's on your clothes. It's on your boots, tus botas. You get lead dust all over you, and then you come home and hug your daughter, and she's breathing it in. Tu hija respira el plomo. You track it in on our shoes. She gets it on her toys, in her mouth. Entra en tus botas y termina en su boquita. Y su pequeño sistema no aguanta el veneno. Roger, you didn't know. No lo sabías.
No, I didn't. I won't bring home any more lead dust, I promise.
Of course you won't, but you gotta change more than your work clothes.
What do you mean?
To begin with, the doctor says you need to get a blood lead test right away.
¿Yo? ¿Necesito análisis de sangre?
Claro que sí. ¿Estás enfermo también? Come on, Rogelio. You've got all the symptoms. The headaches, the stomach aches. You don't sleep. You're always tired. Siempre cansado. Ni tienes energía para mí, para nosotros. Roger, you don't even have the energy to make love.
What are you talking about?
¿Sabes qué es la verdad, Rogelio?
Angie...
It's gonna be all right. I hope it's gonna be all right. Espero si Dios quiere que los exámenes le salgan bien. But now it's time for you to start taking care of yourself and your family.
And now I have guys working for me. I have to take care of them too. I don't even know where to begin.
¿Por qué no hablas con tu amigo, Pepe?
Why would I talk to Pepe?
You always say he does things right.
Okay. We'll talk to Pepe. Gotta start somewhere.
No, mi amor. First, you go to the garage, and then you get your work clothes and your boots. Put them in the bag.
¿Quieres que ponga mi ropa en esta bolsa?
Y tus botas también. Then you go take a shower. And then we'll talk.
Pepe! Roger! ¿Qué pasa? Hey. Hey. Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Luis, ¿estás charleando con estos desperados?
Yeah, I the safety officer.
So what's up? You having problems with lead in these old houses? ¿Tienen problemas con el plomo?
Yeah, I got sick. The doctor says we all need to get regular blood tests. Guys can be sick and not even know it.
Aquí todos se hacen examen de la sangre regularmente, pero lo más importante es de protegerte contra el plomo. What I'm saying is that the most important thing to do is to protect yourself from lead in the first place.
We already do. We wear these.
Those paper things, they're useless. No sirven para nada. You should be wearing these respirators that have a pink filter for lead dust. Estas mascarillas que tienen un filtro rosado. Como usan esos muchachos.
With the suits, they look like they're from NASA.
Yeah, they're called Tyvek suits, and they're great. You don't end up with lead dust all over your clothes, and you just leave them there on the job.
Cool. I want to be a spaceman too.
You already are a spaceman. Pero Pepe, yo no creo que pueda comprar esos trajes para todos. Recién empezamos el negocio y no hay plata.
Check this out. Those suits aren't expensive at all, but there's a cheaper way you could do this, like separate work clothes. Your hats, your boots, everything that you put on when you get to work and just stay on the job. Like Chewy. Él trae sus botas, su ropa de trabajo en una bolsa plástica. Tiene otra bolsa donde guarda su ropa limpia mientras está trabajando. Así no está llevando el plomo adentro del carro o a su casa.
Yeah, a bag for the work clothes, a clean bag for the street clothes. La esposa de Roger le obligar a hacer lo mismo.
Angie doesn't make me.
No, it's a good idea. That way he leaves the lead dust at work.
Y el plomo que está en tus manos, tu cara y todo.
Tienes que encontrar un lugar a donde lavarte las manos y la cara cuando vas a tomar tu break. On this job, we don't have a sink with running water, so we made a wash station. Everybody can wash their hands and their face every time they stop work, take a break, eat lunch, whatever, or when they change into their street clothes.
And that gets rid of all of the lead dust? ¿De veras eso quita todo?
No, claro que no. Tienes que ducharte. You have to take a shower as soon as you get home and before you touch your family.
Oh, what about when you're power sanding? That stuff gets all over you.
Oh, that's the worst. All right, what you do is you hook up your power sander to a hose and connect that to a shop vac that has a HEPA filter, like that. Así es. Solo tienes que instalar una manguera y conectarla a una aspiradora que tiene un filtro HEPA.
¿Cómo aprendiste todo de esto?
Mi jefe me mandó a una clase que enseña cómo protegerte contra el plomo. What I'm saying is that my boss sent me to a class about lead safety. They covered all the right things to do, the laws, what do they call that? Cal OSHA. There. They have rules that cover all of this. Tienen reglas que cubren todo esto. No, keep them. They're free. Guárdatelos, son gratis.
Okay. I get what we have to do. Now we just have to figure out a way to pay for it.
Now, you could do this the right way without spending a lot of money, and we end up making the money back. My boss says that we get lots of referrals from people who like us because we're clean and lead safe.
And nothing's worth making your family sick. No hay razón para enfermar a tu familia. No vale
Okay.
nada.
I get it. Gracias, Pepe.
You got it, Roger. Take care, huh?
Daddy, give me back my nose.
No, it's my spare nose. Okay, you can have it for today. How you feeling today?
I feel better, but you're still silly.
You can stop worrying so much, Rogelio. She's getting her checkups and she's getting better. El doctor dice que con un poco más de tiempo y con chequeos se puede recuperar.
Our football's not gonna be back in action, huh?
And so will my husband. Dame un beso. We gotta go.
Lead. I'm ready for liftoff, jefe.
Qué bueno, porque sí tenemos plomo. Now start grinding and make sure the grinder is attached to the HEPA vac.
Roger.
Hey! Paintermans!
Hey, Bobby, meet me out front.
I need to talk to you right now.
Yes, Mrs. Narwas, now what's the problem?
The problem is that this house is gonna look good and my house is gonna look like dog dirt next to it.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't see what we can do about that.
What you can do about it is to paint my house next. I'll pay you a fair price, and don't you try to cheat me. I'm onto your tricks.
I'm sure you are, but we got some new ones I think you might like.
Tenerte piel a piel, no me castigues, no, bebé.